this is Rachel coming in with a new video about Carmelo Anthony and Mia and Lala Anthony. Now, it was reported that Lala had broke up with Carmelo in 2017 because of cheating allegations with Mia. My thing is, this is pretty huge that Carmelo got pregnant with his mistress. It's not huge for athletes, actors, rappers to have side chicks. But when you get your side chick pregnant, it's a little bit huge. I don't think it's nothing wrong with Lala not accepting this child. She wasn't there to make it. She was in a marriage that was between her, Carmelo, God, not no extra. And whatever Carmelo wanted to do on the side, that's not her fault. It's not her fault to not accept or not be willing to have this child in her life. She wants to kind of like guard her son that she did have with Carmelo away from all this drama. Imagine if they sit this little boy down and say, hey, we want to tell you you got a little sister. And he's going to be like, well, he's like 10, 11 now. He's going to be like, a little sister? What are you talking about? Mama, my mama and my daddy, you cheated on mama? Little boy gonna be confused. It's gonna start a lot of trouble. So can't nobody really get mad at the fact that Lala won't accept another man's, her husband, baby. Now, they are reportedly back together. I'm gonna be honest with you. Lala is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. And as soon as the business heard that she was about to break up with Carmelo or all this extra stuff, trust me, the dogs was sniffing at the door and ready to sniff her ass. And pretty much, when you're in the business, you don't have time to yourself. You don't have time to think about yourself. You're like fresh meat. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think Lala got back with Carmelo because she didn't want to be targeted. And you can be targeted by people that you know, that you have worked with, people who's in the business. Trust me, they hit her up. And for her son's sake, and to show her son beautiful how marriage supposed to be, and how you can forgive or you can get over things, she got back with him so the dogs to stop sniffing at her ass. Trust me, because if I could get back with my husband, I'd get back with him just so everybody can stop sniffing at my ass and my door. And I got broke ass people, rich ass people sniffing at my ass. But if I could, I would play and pretend like I'm with Gabriel so everybody will leave me alone. Like, for real, I would really do that shit. But at this point, with Lala and Carmelo relationship, I mean, it's a good thing. I really wish them the best. I'm not going to send no negative vibes or anything like that towards them. I want to send you guys nothing but the best, because I have been cheated on in my marriage, but a baby never came out of it. And I know that's huge. And if I was her friend, I would tell her, do whatever you got to do for you. And I'll always be there for you. But to accept a child that you wasn't even there to make, pretty huge. And that Kirk and Rashida thing that they did on Love and Hip Hop, trust me, Rashida ain't that much accepting of that baby. Rashida can't even talk to the baby mama. Come on now. And this type of thing happen every day with broke people. People who go to work I ain't gonna say broke people. blue collared working people. This shit type of shit happen every day. But this lady getting mad because she don't have Carmelo in her baby life. How can you get mad? You knew you were fucking with a married man. And you can't get mad at him because he ain't trying to ruin his marriage and step on X, Y, and Z to get to take care of a child that didn't even supposed to be here. You can't really get mad. I wouldn't get mad. And like I always said in my other videos, Sierra with Russell, that was a come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love CC. Future was shit. Everybody Sierra dated was shit. Why she kept on dating rappers, I have no unearthly idea. But Future, Russell was a come up. And Future got on through Sierra. And Sierra made Future look good. No matter how bad he liked to dog her, what? Didn't nobody know nothing about no Future. I mean, maybe the streets did and the music industry did, but I didn't know him until he started dating Sierra. So Sierra was a come up for you. And then you dogged her, and then she got with Russell. Her career went down, and then she got with Russell. And now she don't really have to sing anymore. She can sit down and have 85 babies. And hopefully Mia can sit down and have some babies or whatever. She's a pretty girl. I wouldn't be worried about Carmelo. But Carmelo seemed like a nice guy. But my thing is, because I met him, I bumped into him at a liquor store in Atlanta, Georgia. And he was going inside, and he wasn't with no girl. And he got whatever he gonna get and left back out. And we had bumped each other. He said, "Excuse me." And I was like, "Wow, who is he? Look familiar." But he seemed like a cool guy. But he seemed like if he do things like cheating and underhanded shit, it's because he doing it because everybody else around him doing it. Like, y'all don't understand the industry. Like, the athletes and the music people, they do that shit because that's what the men do. And it is some really good people in the business, but they don't know how to distinguish a work friend from a personal friend. You can't keep people in your life who going to tell you to ruin your marriage. And I'm not saying that's the case with Carmelo, but from what I've seen and what I know, they keep people around them. The men keep men around them that's would encourage cheating, and that's all they do. They cheat. They it's a circle of cheating. And for Carmelo to get this girl pregnant, this shit is huge. Hopefully, maybe Maya, whatever her name is, she can get a deal with one of these athletes or football players or whatever, and she can come out real. She can get a businessman, and she can get a new baby daddy. But worrying about Carmelo is not gonna work. You too cute for that. If he paying child support, let that man pay child support and find her a new daddy. That's what most people, the people in the projects, that's what they do. That's what women do. They be like, fuck that nigga. They move on to the next. And then if the nigga who you bringing in the house next or whatever don't accept your child, you move on to the next. Now for me, I've been celibate since 2014. Ain't no moving on to the next. And people can harass me all they want, but I can't even think and comprehend men at this point. And neither do I want to do work. YouTube is my work. And I really don't ever want to get married again. But I do understand why Lala got back with Carmelo. She love him, for one, and she don't want to start over, for two. For three, she got dogs sniffing at her door / ass. For four, her son don't need to see another new face. Trust me, that could be a huge thing for kids. Like, another man in the picture. For four, like, Mia need to just get over it. That's the role you signed up for. when you had sex with a married man and knew your ovulation date. Come on now. Whatever with that spontaneous, oh, I'm pregnant. That's bullshit. Y'all comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace.